Okay. Alrighty. How are my Pokemon? Zacian doesn't look that good. Hello, Crazy Lemon, how are you? Hope you're well. I was not ready to do this hunt tonight. Sadly. Which is why I'm setting up quickly for it right now. Oh, right, it's up here. Hey Julie, how are you? Your live stream broke the internet and my block is without Wi-Fi. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. But, sorry not sorry. Alright, let's go to heal quickly, just in case. Okay. Jeez, Gallade, what are you doing? I know you're trying to run after me, but that looked, I don't know, threatening. I was during PvP in ZA, just 10 seconds, and I was first place. That's when your Wi-Fi cut out? When you were winning a battle? Oh, jeez. Alright, now I think I'm ready to start the Regice hunt. I don't think I even need to modify the controls and change the right thumbstick to a left one. Okay, hold on one sec. I will start in a second, hold on. Alrighty. Will this hunt be hot, or will Sparky have to take a cold shower after? I guess we'll find out soon enough, Crazy Lemon. And also, Julie, I hope you're doing well. I know you haven't really spoken much in this live stream, but I hope you're doing well. Anyway, the first Regice encounter of the live stream. Let's have a look. Of course not. I broke Julie's Wi-Fi as well. Ah. Of course not. Okay. Fair enough. Oh. Ah, well. Are you doing anything new at the moment, Crazy Lemon, or are you still trying to play online in Legend ZA? Oh, the stream keeps bugging for you. Oh boy. Those don't look shiny. Oh well. Well, I at least hope you've been doing well, Julie, if you can hear me. That's the main thing. I know it. It is Livestream. Sparky, you will have to pay. What? Why? Yeah, you're okay? Very good. Are you up to doing anything cool, Julie? Are you hunting anything very interesting? Of course, nothing. Oh well. Just Buzzwole still. Buzzwole and Dynamax Adventures, right? Have you gotten any shinies from doing that hunt so far, Julie? Or are you still on your first phase? Got Lurable from Reward PvP, so go on a shiny hunt Totodile. Oh, you got a shiny Jinx. I've forgotten if I knew about that or not. Anyway, congratulations for that Jinx, and Crazy Lemon, good luck for a shiny Totodile in, I'm guessing Legend ZA. Yeah, I can tell you accidentally put in Pool. I was wondering why you would put that in. Well, I guess my memory is that bad, Julie. I'm so sorry. I do remember you telling me about a shiny recently, but I didn't think it was Jinx. Oh well. Okay. I did see a stream at a card show. A little girl asked a vendor, "I want the spaghetti Pokemon." Let me guess, either Tangela or Tangrowth. I have no idea what else it could be. Those are the only two I can think of. Ooh, interesting. It's neither of those. Well, right now I'm just going through the Pokédex and wondering, like, what? I cannot... Surely it's not Swalot, right? Surely not. Surely not. Do I think it's either of those two? Nope, okay. I wouldn't be Chinchou, would it, for some reason? I'm really trying to see what else it could possibly be. And I can't see the chat, so if you have put it in the chat, Crazy Lemon, I cannot see it right now. I'm still trying to guess at the moment. Not Whiscash, surely. It's not Deoxys, is it? Jeez, I'm guessing a lot of things right now, don't mind me. Let's have a look at the chat quickly. Spaghetti Whiskers. Alright. This is my final guess. It's not Drifloon, is it? That's my final guess. Otherwise, I'm stumped. I'll still keep looking, but yeah. Yeah, I give up at this point. I thought that was going to be an easy answer, either Tangela or Tangrowth. The noodle Pokemon is Jinx? Apparently. What? What? Why is Jinx that Pokemon? Girl sees the yellow hair as spaghetti. Wait a minute. I'm looking at Jinx's shiny version right now. No! In what world is that spaghetti? No! I don't believe that. How is that spaghetti? Huh? Well, I guess in, like, the Gen 4 and 5 back sprites, I guess it could look a little bit like strands. Maybe Gen 3 is as far back, but still. That's so weird. You and the vendor found it funny. I'm bewildered. What? Jeez, children really come to the wrong conclusions sometimes, don't they? Oh my god. I'm still, like, bewildered from that. I still can't believe it. Ah, well. Hopefully she found it in the end. This spaghetti stranded hair jinx. She got base set Jinx card. Well, at least she found the Jinx she was looking for, I hope. So that's good. Ah, well, let's see. Are we gonna get a shiny or not? I wonder if we're gonna get a shiny tonight. At all. Who knows? That is 50 resets. Let's see. Of course not. That was a cute stream, but I did see a stream that has to be the most honest kid at a card show. He went to a vendor and asked how much for the card. Vendor asked his favorite Pokemon. No, my dad wants to see it double at his booth. No, my dad wants to see it double at his booth. Is the kid saying his dad wants to sell more of those cards than the vendor the kid's talking to? Basically. Oh, just sell it. Yeah. Interesting. Such interesting honesty. Yeah, some kids are not great liars, or they just tell the truth. Especially if they're young enough. That's the funny thing about it. What's not funny is this game not, you know, closing and reopening. Ugh. Nope. I wonder if you guys think I'll find the shiny Regice tonight. Imagine if I found it then while I was speaking. One time, I really pissed off a client. He wanted a discount on a retro game. I asked, collector or gamer? Gamers get a discount. He said gamer. Me? Okay. I took the game out of the box behind the counter. The guy responds, what about my box? You just said you were a gamer, dude. If you want to lie, just see through the lie. Instead of making loopholes or, you know, doing weird things. Jeez, the mental gymnastics on that. Ay ay ay. To be fair, he probably wanted the discount and the box as well. Which I'm guessing is not how you do things, Crazy Lemon. Just a guess. So that's weird. Did you know he was looking to get the box and you kind of tricked him a bit? Is that what happened? Because I actually have a kind of hard time understanding why you would do that if that wasn't the case. After a couple of sellers, you get a feeling which customers are players and which are resellers. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That is fair. I'm guessing you're giving a discount for those customers who you know or feel like are actually going to play the game and enjoy the game, as opposed to someone who's just getting the whole thing to resell it at possibly a higher value. That's my guess. And if that is true, I can see how you do things. I can see that. In all honesty, if I came to your store and you asked me that question, am I a collector or a gamer? Unless I straight up wanted to say gamer, I would probably say both? Because of course, for me, if I want to play a game, I definitely will get the game. But I also kind of want the box, not to resell at all, but like, to complete it, you know? At least that's what I would do. I'm sure not everyone's the same. That part I get. Especially not the resellers. But then again, there have been times, especially when trying to, like, buy older Pokemon games off, like, eBay and, like, local stores, that I kind of don't mind just getting the game and nothing else. I mean, the two main reasons I got Japanese Heart Gold and Japanese Soul Silver was partially so I could shiny hunt in those games in another language and possibly get a Masuda method hunt going at some point in the future for Gen 4 and possibly Gen 5. But to also have an overseas case for the game. And I guess it's also kind of true for the European Ultra Sun and European Ultra Moon I also have. But I guess I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I just wanted to get an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that I could actually use before I found my old ones. But there are other examples. I've gotten, like, a diamond, and I think, and, like, black 2 and white 2 or something along those lines. Maybe black and white with no case. And I've been mostly happy with it, aside from the price. So that's my experience. This dad came weekend, I guess this past weekend. I know he is a gamer, took his kid, and wanted a retro DS with first games as his first console. Ooh, that's a good idea. I gave a free copy of... I almost said Pokemon Red. You said DS. Ooh, that might not actually work. And now you specify Fire Red. To be fair, Crazy Lemon, when you said DS, I was thinking like the original DS. But a DS Lite, in my opinion, that's slightly better. Only because I've only had experience personally with DS Lite, not the original DS. But either way, good option. Unfortunately, if he wants to communicate with anyone, he'll have to get a Game Boy Advance. But for his first game, and his first console, you can't go wrong with that. At least Pokemon-wise. That's a good idea. I'll be honest, if I had any children, I'm starting to think that if I want them to appreciate games just in general, I might start them off with like the truly handheld versions of like the current stuff, which right now would probably be a Switch Lite, or if the Switch 2 becomes a portable only one. That's probably what I would do. I might be wrong in thinking that, but it's a start. And if they truly wants to play like older Pokemon stuff, then I would probably introduce them to that. Because I've got plenty of spare copies that I could probably give to one of my kids if I had any. The only thing is I'll definitely be keeping Emerald for myself. That's one thing. But yeah, that's probably what I've been thinking, especially with what you've been saying, Crazy Lemon. But in general, I think that's a decent idea. As long as the kid appreciates it, you know? It was a good choice because Monday, he came back and bought the Fire Red and Leaf Green guide. And he is on wait for Leaf Green. Ooh, nice. Excellent. Then again, I do think he might need Game Boy Advances or Game Boy Advance SPs to like have the two games communicate with each other in any way. Because I think I've looked online when I was looking for my own thing for if my DS Lite could like connect to other Game Boy Advance games, especially Pokemon, and I don't think it could. So unless my research has gone wrong, that's what I'm thinking. But either way, very good start. That's the main point I'm trying to get at. About the one without the box, I had the same game in my glass counter for less, and asked if I could do less on box copy. And he was like, yeah, but the box is not mine. I'm guessing mine is the word there. Not mind. If you say stuff like not mind, nah, no gamer. Mint. Oh. Yeah, but the box is not mint. Ooh, okay. I see what you mean about it being a little bit obvious about who the resellers are. If they're saying stuff like that. Ay ay ay. Or one time, a customer, I am a gamer and want to buy Pokemon Crystal. Sure, do you want me to put a new battery? His response, what do you mean? Alright, full price it is. I'll be honest, it's only in the last few years that I even knew about the internal batteries in older Pokemon games. I literally... well, I guess I had an idea at least about Sapphire, because the game at some point kept telling me the internal battery had run dry, and, like, clock-based events would not occur. So at least with Sapphire I had an idea, but anything older than Ruby and Sapphire I had no idea about. And I think it's only when I found, apparently, our old Crystal, I really don't know how we got that, that I actually did some research and found out, oh, that has a battery. That might need to be soldered or need some extra work done to it to make it working as much as I'd like. Luckily there's a service in my country, in Australia, like one state away from me, that can do that. And I think is still offering it right now. I think. I could be wrong. And I might even need to use their services again, because I found my old Sapphire and that needs to get a battery change. I've also found, I think, my brother's old Ruby, and if I want to use that, that'll need a battery change. So yeah, I guess for some people who want to play older games, but don't really know anything about them, I guess that sort of question does kind of stop their brain briefly, if that makes any sense. Like, it makes them stop and, I don't know, think about it, and like, if they don't know what you mean, they probably would say that. I don't know. Of course, some might be a lot more knowledgeable about that and already know about that before they go to buy the game. I'll be honest, I would not be one of those people. If I'm wanting to buy Pokemon Crystal and you ask me about a battery before I even know about it, I'm like, huh? Since when do they need a battery? Sometimes I'm a bit clueless about that sort of thing. But based on your story, Crazy Lemon, apparently it's not just me. Hey, at least I did my research in the end. At least I know about that now. That's one good thing. Got a mad customer. He bought Pokemon Yellow 2 years ago. My wife. I got a mad customer on the phone, said we sold a broken game. I let him bring his game, opened it, and asked, I did not replace battery. Customer. No, I bought a cheaper battery. Uh-oh. If there's one thing recently I learned about electronics, cheaper stuff might be basically worthless. Or useless, I guess. A fake Chinese battery. Do you mean fake as in it doesn't do what a battery does? Because that's the only thing I can think of when you say a fake battery. But oh boy. Lasted only 2 years, instead of our batteries, which are 10 to 20. Yeah, the battery service that I did, at least on my Crystal and Emerald at the time, and maybe the European Ruby at some point later on, maybe. I've forgotten about that. Those guaranteed, like, 10 to 20 years of, like, saved data. So your story adds up to what I've heard about them. So, yeah. Wow, he chose the cheaper bad option instead of the proper option. So he's had to make basically possibly 2 payments to fix that mistake. Ay ay ay. Come on, controller, wake up! Ugh. Then asked me, how will I get my money from Chinese website? I said, send them a mail and let me know. I really want to see what they respond with. That is definitely a sort of mean thing to do, Crazy Lemon. Oh my god. But seriously, one of his first thoughts is, how will I get my money back from those idiots that I got the battery from? Dude, mate, you won't. As far as I know, that is money lost. And using the wrong thing, frankly. But yeah, just hearing if they give a response, that'll be hilarious. I have heard from Happy Pastor in previous streams. I've honestly forgotten if he was there last night or not. But I have heard from Happy Pastor recently. Why do you ask? He was, okay. Yeah, chat's a bit low. We were talking about him losing the legends. Oh yeah, that's right. That is one thing I remember from last night. Yeah. Losing legends mean PvP? No. In this case, no. I've forgotten if he mentioned there was shiny, but apparently, literally, losing legendaries. What did he mention again? Was it game corruption? I don't know. ZA, I do have cheetah. I see a chandelier using surf. A chandelier using surf, jeez. That's not broken at all. Yeah, shiny Articuno. Ah, yeah. Oh, yes, computer broke. Now I remember. A little bit, at least. That's right, Julie. Oh, boy. It's kind of funny you mentioned that as well, because I've recently rewatched a PM7 challenge video between him and Purple Cliff. And it's one of those challenges where you have to, like, catch a either shiny or legendary at the end of the challenge, or to finish the challenge. I hope you guys know which one I'm talking about. And literally, as Purple Cliff was catching that Rayquaza, I've forgotten if it was shiny or not. Literally, like a second or two after he actually catches it, it just went dark on his end. Then is later cool with PM7. My power went out! So then they had to kind of restart the end part of that challenge. Ah, that was hilarious. I have now mega memories for Pokemon games from Game Boy Advance and uCopy save file. I did not understand that last part. If you need a new battery, you can past save file. Are you saying if you need a new battery, you can, like, save the save file in a way? That's actually pretty cool, you know? That's honestly pretty cool. You can look it up, Mega Memory for Game Boy. Works great. Mega Memory for Game Boy. That is something I'll need to look for. Or at least look up. Ah, well. Okay, let's see. Nope, okay. Okay, fine. It's not. So I'm gonna at least get a tab open looking at that. Mega memory. Okay, my local game store. My local specialist game store has a pre-owned version, obviously. Obviously pre-owned. The Mega Memory Card is a unique game save device that has the capacity to store up to 100 Game Boy game saves. For use with Game Boy Color, Game Boy Pocket, and Game Boy. Okay, that sounds very useful. Works great with Pokemon, I'm glad they specify that. It was released on 27th of October 2005. But then again, this one's no longer available. But hey, at least they still have the info for it. That's pretty cool. Good luck, Julie! Nope, ah. Very cool, though. You are going to attempt a Zygarde. Oh god, Julie. Really good luck for that one. And remember, at least for Zygarde, you will need a Wide Guard user every time. Not like Xerneas, and possibly Yveltal, where you can like get away with not having a Wide Guard user every single time. Zygarde, as far as I know, you need one every single time. And I don't know if you're going to be lucky about that. Trust me, Julie, I've hunted for Zygarde in Dynamax Adventures. One of the few things I can remember from that time was getting a Wide Guard user as much as possible. I think, at least. Then again, eventually I did just reset through the same, like, path that I found was guaranteed, so... And I've forgotten if Pelipper was part of that or not. I do have Shiny Zygarde, yes. It's still in my sword right now. There it is. I need to have a look at one of my older videos. Just to try and remember, like... Was at least Pelipper part of that? I've forgotten. I really have forgotten. Okay. Alright, I would have been way past my sword Nuzlocke. When did I start posting shinies? Aside from that time in Let's Go Eevee. What about individual? I can't see the chat right now, so I'm literally looking at my channel and trying to check about that kind of thing. Alright, so... Well, at least Regice's not shiny yet. That's something, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm looking at my shiny Zygarde single video. Slight title change that I might need to make. And yes, I see Pelipper, so at least for that path that I was resetting, we did have a wide guard user basically every time. And yes, I do have a Switch clip of me getting the shiny Zygarde. And maybe some Switch clips after that. It's literally called Shiny Zygarde in Sword, I'm pretty sure. Yep, literally. Well, see, I need to edit it slightly because, slight title change needs to be done. There we are. Well, Regice is not shiny, so there's that. Yeah, apparently the final path that I started using, that I started resetting on, I actually can't kind of remember right now. It was Dugtrio first, then Pelipper, then Dunsparce, which I actually did get shiny, but I had to kind of fail it to keep the path for Zygarde, and then obviously Zygarde. It's like, I think 12 Dynamax Adventures after the previous shiny, and I've forgotten how long into that phase that I eventually found that path and started resetting that path. But about 12 Dynamax Adventures in, where I was definitely well into using the reset method for that path, shiny Dunsparce. But yeah, I had to fail that shiny Dunsparce in order to keep going for Zygarde. And if you haven't seen those older videos of my clips, the absolute funny thing about that was that even back then I still had some Dynamax adventure luck. Because after I failed that shiny Dunsparce, it took 2 Dynamax adventures for the shiny Zygarde to appear. 2. Ay ay ay. So yeah, that's my partial story of shiny Zygarde from Dynamax Adventures. I was probably kind of sad to have to fail that shiny Dunsparce, or at least I wasn't entirely happy about it. Because I was happy at first to see it, but then I realized, oh, I'm gonna have to fail this to keep going with this path. Ah. But then I was so happy when I found shiny Zygarde. The other funny thing is, I think I remember finding shiny Zygarde, like, at least a week before Scarlet and Violet came out. So I was so happy that, at least in Sword and Shield, and maybe other games, I actually stopped the shiny hunt I was doing. I think it was just Sword and Shield, actually. I stopped the shiny hunt I was doing, or didn't start any new ones, until I got my copy of Violet. That's how happy I was about shiny Zygarde. I have forgotten exacts, but I'm pretty sure it was at least a week before Scarlet and Violet released. So yeah, that part I remember. Okay. I'll have a quick pause at these Regices because I'm thirsty. I need some water. Okay. Had some water, now to keep going. You're gonna transfer it to ZA? I'm definitely gonna put it in Pokemon Home at some point soon. I don't know if I want to send it to ZA yet. I probably will eventually to keep it up to date, but I don't know if I want to yet. Sure, actually showing off my shiny Mega Zygarde, that'll be awesome. Whenever I get around to it. But not yet, is the point I'm trying to get at. I don't know, we'll see. Because I know I won't be able to send it back to Sword if I do that. And it's gonna be kind of sad not having it in Sword anymore. Because ever since I found it, it's been a part of my even shiny hunting team. Ever since then. So to see it not there anymore, even if it's in another of my games, will be kind of sad for a little while. I guess that's mostly why I don't want to do it yet. But I know I'll have to do it eventually. So yeah. That's how I feel. Julie, if you find a shiny Zygarde, are you going to try and send it to Legend ZA as soon as possible? Or are you going to do something similar to me, where you keep it in its game of origin for as long as you want? You doubt you'll find it? I'm sure you'll find it eventually. Probably transfer it to home. Yeah, it's a good idea. But keep it in there. Fair enough. It took me a lot of phases, Julie, but I did eventually find mine. It is the hardest one. And it's so funny from my end that the first shiny I tried going for in Dynamax Adventures was Suicune. Sorry, not Suicune, sorry, Rayquaza. And the second phase started out as Suicune, but about halfway through the phases, I switched it to Zygarde. And eventually got it. You're bad at battling. Eh boy. That's not a good sign. I mean, I'm not a competitive person. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, the main piece of advice, Geordie, get at least 1 or 2 good Pokemon against Zygarde, as well as a Wide Guard user. Those are the main things you will need. You're just a shiny hunter. Fair enough, fair enough. Everyone does things differently. That's just my advice to you. Like, get 1 or 2 Pokemon that are really good against Zygarde, like super effective sort of good, and 1 Wide Guard user. In that way, you should be alright to hopefully beat it. Maybe not consistently, but More than you expect, I hope. Let me go back to that video. And let's try and see what team did we have. Not like the final Pokemon, but the actual teams we had during the thing. I just realized I went past it. There it is. It's at the beginning. Good. Oh, it's not going to show it. Oh boy. I wonder if it's going to show it for the Dunsparce one. Let's see. There's a shiny Zygarde, there's shiny Dunsparce. Does it at least show the team that we were using, or does it go straight into the catching? It goes straight into the catching, oh boy. I honestly have forgotten what team we even ended up using, aside from, like, at least one decent Pokemon and one Wide Guard user. That's really the main piece of advice I can give to anyone hunting for Zygarde. But especially you, Julie. Well, still no shiny Regice, so almost said Zygarde for some reason. Oh, hang on. That doesn't seem to show our team, so I honestly don't know. You're doing it with randoms. Power Construct is annoying. Yes, that's true. I'll be honest, Geordie, when I was doing the reset method, like, at the end, I wasn't even doing that with online people. I was literally doing that with bots. And because I figured out that they could... It's like one of the first times I did it, I figured out they can just choose the right options that one time. And then I heard if you do the reset method and you choose the same path, like the exact same stuff, basically, then the computers will basically do the same thing. So that's what worked for me in the end. Because for a while I was doing it with randoms, sometimes with NPCs. That last method is eventually how I found my shiny Zygarde. That was probably the only time I didn't actually battle with other people online as well. If that tells you anything. Ah, well. You're never gonna find it. Oh, come on, Geordie, don't be like that. You'll get there eventually. It is kind of stressful, yes. That is true. Honestly, Julie, I kind of hate stress as well. So I fully get that. But I promise you, once you find a really good path and you want to reset for it, it'll be a whole lot easier then. I promise you. That was interesting. You have a feeling about this one? You just want some Colgate? Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I'll be honest, I did mute this, my part of the stream there, like my microphone. It seemed like our cat saw something outside, didn't like it, and made, you know, some sort of loud cat noises. And I wonder if the microphone picked it up. That would be very interesting if it did. Because we have our back door open so our cat can see outside and possibly enjoy the hopefully cool night air. We have a screen door that stays closed, so she's always inside. And I guess tonight, she started yelling at something out there. Because by the time I went out there, after muting my microphone, I could see she was away from the door, her tail was puffed up, she didn't really seem that happy. And we have spotted another cat outside lately, so I wonder if it was that. Who knows? But yeah, maybe you guys didn't hear it. I'm wondering if the microphone managed to pick it up at all. Mostly because the headphones I wear, I can't really hear a lot of, like, stuff outside of my bedroom especially. Makes it really good to hear, like, the game and other things I'm listening to on the computer. But even I managed to hear the sound our cat made. To be fair, the back door's very close to my bedroom. But still, that was very surprising. So yeah, I guess for now it's a bit of a mystery. If two vegans are fighting, is it called beef? I guess technically it is, isn't it? Yeah, I guess technically we can. We can call it beef. Having beef with another person. Ah, that was too funny. Ah, boy. The oldest photo of you is also the youngest photo of you. Yeah, I guess that's technically true, in different ways. Your body may be old, the picture is very recent. At least that's my understanding of that. I hope that's right. Oh well. I'm really starting to doubt if we'll find the shiny Regice tonight. Or anytime soon. That'll be annoying. Okay. Getting close to 300 resets. I chose Wise Glasses and it gave me leftovers. Oh my god. What Pokemon do you have right now, Julie? And I wonder if you ran out of time for that. That'll be interesting. Two people tried taking it and it didn't let them take it. Scyther. Don't the Wise Glasses help with, like, special attacks? Oh, I didn't let them take it. Oh, okay. I thought the Wise Glasses were to help, like, with special attacks, so in that case, the leftovers was the better option for a Scyther. At least I think. You've got a video of it? Well, I'd love to see it. Yeah, I know. Fair enough. The fucking timer ball had a fit. I'd love to see the video of it then. That'll be interesting. I'll get her after this DA. Fair enough. Ah, well. Okay. We lost. Ah. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna get it. You'd be surprised, Julie. I believe you'd be very surprised. I'm doing Ho-Oh. Alrighty, Julie, well, good luck with that. Zygarde is annoying me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Of course not. But at least you've done 300 resets this stream. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, we are technically reaching the end of the stream. Getting closer to it, at least. It is 15 minutes until we've hit the 2-hour mark. It's another, like, 25 minutes until I reach 11 PM my time. So, at this moment in time, 25 minutes is the maximum I can do. So if I find a shiny in the next 25 minutes, that'll be very interesting. So yeah. Okay, gotta keep going. Alright, let's see how we go. And then Regice is not shiny. Oh well. Oh, come on, controller. Work. Ah, well. Let's see. Nope, okay. Well, still nothing. Are you gonna lose again? Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, Julie. We have 2 grass types and a bug type. Oh god. That's horrible. Another drink. Odds are stacked against me. Well, if this one doesn't work, Julie, I hope you can get it again later. I did say Julie, right? Anyway, good luck anyway. You know. Okay. And Of course not. Alright, gotta keep going. Okay. Alright, let's see. Of course not. Of course. Regice's taken forever. Somehow. Okay. Nope, still no shiny Regice. Oh boy. Still nothing, of course. Okay, I did another 50, easy peasy. Let's see how much more we can get. Well. Well, it's been a while, Julie. How are you going with your Dynamax adventures? How's this one going, at least? Doing good? Excellent. Ah, well, at least you're doing better than me, hopefully, because my Regice hunt is getting ridiculous right now, even though it's still under odds. I wonder if I'll have enough time to do 400 resets. We'll see. Good, 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 good. Of course not, that's fine. Well... Ah, well. Ah, well. At least 5 more minutes. I'll see if we get the shiny or not. I'm not feeling hopeful right now, but let's wait and see. I wonder if I can reach 2950 in like the next 5 minutes. If I don't find the shiny. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, getting there. Ah, well. Nope, still nothing yet. Oh well. Ah, of course not. Nope, still nothing on my end. Oh well. Alright, nearly there. It's reached 11 o'clock on my side, but I'll at least reach 29:50 before I end stream. Ah, of course not. Alright, almost there. Well, Julie, have you found anything interesting during your Dynamax adventures? This is basically the last chance I can ask you for this stream. Or close enough to it. Ah, nothing interesting. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, Julie, if you do end up posting, like, the video that you mentioned earlier into the Discord server, I'd love to see it. At this point I've forgotten what it was, but it sounded interesting enough that I kind of remember that part. You'll do it soon? Excellent, because this is the last encounter I have for tonight. And they're not shiny, that's fine. Alrighty, so... with that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this in some way. We did have some chatter during this stream, that's been pretty good. If you did like it, please leave a like. And if you want to see more stuff just like this, then please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos and more. Thank you all again. Thank you, Julie, for sticking it up with me as well, doing your own shiny hunt. I hope you can get Zygarde soon, especially. But also, why are you doing Ho-Oh before me? Oh well. Good luck, Julie. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow night for Articuno. Bye-bye!